Hi there, welcome to BSF Recovery Team. As you can see, we got the shop full tonight. The trailer's in here, the plow truck is in here, Big Bob, and the wrecker. The reason the shop is so packed is because the weatherman is telling us we're getting a huge storm tonight. In fact, they said it had potential of being historic. Well, we haven't got time to worry about that, but we did decide to bring the plow equipment inside so it's ready for the morning. What we got to do is we got to do some maintenance. We got to take a look at the brakes on the trailer before our trip to Utah. We still have some things to do on the wrecker. So it's going to be another late night in the shop. So you're going to start anything? Let's start with the back axle.
Well, that's what they taught me when I did the trailers. You always start with the back and work your way forward.
Yep, let's start with the back axle. Get that up on jack stands and pull the tires off so we can take a look at the brakes. Okay, well, seat cover is working on that. We're going to do a little bit to the wrecker here. We got the belts for the hydraulic pump. The hydraulic system on this wrecker has a belt-driven hydraulic pump driven by the engine, and that way the pump is always running at engine speed. No matter how fast or slow the tow truck is rolling on the ground, like a PTO pump would be driven by the gears. My pump is always running at engine speed, so the volume and the pressure are there. If I had a PTO pump running off of the transfer case or something, that would be different. So I like the belt-driven pump that runs at engine speed. Some of you guys have been wondering what I'm going to do for the welding competition in the wrecker games. Well, we got a plan figured out, but I'm not going to show you what it is. You'll have to wait for the wrecker games videos to see what that's going to be. How are you doing under here? You getting her done?
Almost.
Okay. Okay, we've got these belts set up so they're pretty easy to change. We have one tensioner here that's on an arm, kind of like a spring tensioner for a serpentine belt, only it's manual. We loosen up the nut. And those belts are really wore out because it shouldn't go over center like that. I'll take those belts off, hold our tensioner in place, out of the way, like that. And there we are, the old belts. Now, these belts, yeah, they're green because they're industrial. They're not just normal automotive belts. I found the normal automotive ones just don't hold up at all for me. That looks about right. Crank pulley. Around the pump pulley. There we go, there's one. And two. Now our tensioner. Like that. and we tighten up the lock nut. It's just that simple. Perfect. That's done. Oh, looks like we need a tire. There's only 2 that are on here that are old. All the other ones have been replaced on our trips. So, we gotta get some tires coming. Yep, there's the other tire we haven't replaced.
Hi, Boo-Boo. Are you running? Are you running? What are you doing?
Oh, yep. We definitely need to replace the brake pads. At least. Okay, well, better take the caliper apart and make sure that that'll work. Oh, I think this is going to require the hot wrench.
The hot wrench.
Oh. Well, that's one brake caliper off. We got more to go. Yeah. Yep, more hot wrench. That might be hot. Whoever decided to put Allen holes in these brake pins, that wasn't a real bright idea. Every one of them stripped out, even with heating the nuts. That nut's probably hot. I'm not gonna pick it up. Ugh. You know, I feel like the hunchback in Notre Dame working under here. Well, that caliper's stuck. It's been blowing and snowing out there for a while. Should we check on the storm?
Look at.
Oh yeah, it's drifting out here a little bit. We got some snow on the top kick.
What are you doing now?
Well, this is going to be a little tiny upgrade to the wrecker. It's going to allow me to do something that I've been wanting to try for a while. We might get the opportunity out at the wrecker games, so I want to be ready. It's kind of an old trick that some of the real old wrecker operators used to do. Well, we certainly didn't get much done on the wrecker, but there is one thing we can cross off. And that's the belts for the hydraulic pump. But now we have a whole bunch more work to do. We have to do some tires on the trailer, 2 of them, and we got lots of brake work to do. We got to do some pads, we got to do a couple of rotors, we got to do a couple of calipers. Hope I can get those parts here in time. Well, thanks for watching. Come on back and see if we get the trailer together and the wrecker ready to go to Utah for the wrecker games. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you in Utah. Yep, we gotta do that too. I know.
Okay.
Lots to do.